Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing very well. Today we are going to discuss Python inheritance. So let us first see what is Python inheritance. Inheritance provides a code reusability to the program because we can use an existing class to create a new class instead of creating it from scratch. In inheritance, the child class acquires the properties and can access all the data members and functions defined in the parent class. A child class can also provide its specific implementation to the functions of the parent class. So what happens in inheritance? We have two types, two classes or more than two classes, the parent and the child classes. So the child class will inherit all the properties and methods of the parent class, and also the child class can also modify the existing functions of the parent class. So we will see let all this one by one. Let's go through this program first. Okay, so here we have animal class, and we have defined the speak function, and it is printing animal speaking. Now this is the dog class dog, and it is inheriting the animal class. So how it will inherit? First we will write the class name of the child class, and inside the bracket we will mention the name of the parent class. So this becomes the parent class and this becomes the child class. Now it has different function def bark, and it will print dog barking. Now we are creating the object of the dog class. That means object name is D, and we are calling D dot bark. So we will, when we call D dot bark, so it will print dog barking. And since the child class can also inherit the properties of the parent class, so that means the parent function speak can also be called from the D object. So when it will call D dog speak, so it will print animal speaking. Now let's try to run this code. So first you can see, as we have discussed, it has printed dog barking, and the second print statement is animal speaking. Now let us see multiple multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance is achieved when a derived class inherits another derived class. Let us see through this example. Let me go to the Visual Studio Code. We will try to understand through this example. Now here we can see we have an animal class and we have a function here speak, and inside this function we are printing animal speaking. Now the class dog, this is inheriting the animal class, and it has its function bark, and it is printing dog barking. Now we have dog child, another class, and it is inheriting dog class. Now, so this means this is multi-level inheritance. That means dog class is inheriting animal class and dog child class is inheriting dog class. So this is called multi-level inheritance. And in this one, we can see that this child class can access the methods and properties of the animal class. And this dog child class can access the methods and properties of both dog class as well as animal class. Now let's see, here we have declared one object of dog child class. We are first printing d dot bark. That means it will print dog barking. Now d dot speak, it will print animal speaking. Now it is calling d dot eat, it will print eating bread. So here we can see that the dog child object, dog child class object has accessed the bark method which is inside the dog class, speak method which is inside the animal class, and eat method which is inside it itself. Now let us try to run this code. So here you can see first dog barking is printed as we have first declared d dot bark. Now second statement is d dot speak, so animal speaking is printed. Now third method which is called is d dot eat, so eating bread is printed here. Next is multiple inheritance. It is used to inherit multiple base class in the child class. Let's understand through this example. Let's clear this screen. Okay, so we have class calculation 1. It has function summation. A, B are the parameters, it is returning A plus B. Now class calculation 2, it has method multiplication, parameter A comma B, and it is returning A into B. Third one is derived. So derived, this one is calling both, that is calculation 1 class also in calculation 2. So this is called multiple inheritance. Okay, as we have just seen, it is used to inherit multiple base classes in the child class. Now this is a child class derived and it has multiple base classes. That means multiple parent classes, calculation 1 and calculation 2. And this derived class has method divide and it is returning A divided by B. Now we have declared one object D of derived class. We are printing D dot summation. D dot summation means the calculation 1. Since it is inheriting calculation 1 class also, so we can access the method of the calculation 1 class also. So what it will print 10 comma 20. So that means A plus B, that is 30 is printed. Now in second, it is calling D dot multiplication 10 20. Since derived class is calling calculation 2 also. So the calculation 2 class method is multiplication. It is A comma B is printed here. That means 10 into 20, 200 is printed. Now third is D dot divide. It is calling its method only A by B. So 10 divided by 20. So that means uh, zero point 0.5. If it is in decimal, should be printed. Let's try to run this code. So here you can see first is 30, 200 and 0 0.5 as we have discussed. Now let's see what is method overriding. When the parent class method is defined in the child class method with some specific implementation, then the concept is called method overriding. We may need to perform method overriding in the scenario where different definition of a parent class method is needed in the child class. Okay, let's try to understand this through this example in a better way. So we have a class bank and it has a method get ROI and it is returning 10. Class SBI, it is inheriting bank class and it has rate of interest get ROI and it is returning 7. Class ICSA bank, it is calling, it is inheriting bank class and the same method get ROI and it is returning it. So here we can see every bank has a different rate of interest. It is returning different values. So that means method name is same but implementation is different. So that is called the, so that is called the method overriding. That means we have overridden the method of the base class. That means parent class, and in the child class has different implementation. Now we are calling, we are creating bank class B1 object, SBI class B2 object, next B3 as ICCA class B3 object. Printing B1 dot get ROI. So B1 means bank class. Bank class will return 10. So it will print here 10. Now B2 dot get ROI, B2 means SPI class. SPI class will print 7. B3 dot get ROI, that means B3 is ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank, it is returning 8, so it will print 8. So 10, 7, 8 should be printed here. Let's try to run this code. So here you can see 10, 7 and 8 is printed. So this is the method overriding. So I hope guys you are able to understand the concepts of Python inheritance. If you have any questions or doubts, please do post in the comment section of my YouTube channel, TechHub Blog. So you can visit this channel and put your questions in the comments channel. Also, please do like, share, and subscribe my channel because this will give me motivation to create more such videos. Thank you for your time. Thank you.